Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today because we have some very exciting General Hospital news to talk about, and it's definitely worth the wait. Hey folks, let me tell you something that's got my heart racing like it used to back when I was chasing stories around town. I've been following General Hospital for more years than I care to count, and right now the show is serving up some real nail-biting drama with Jocelyn Jacks right in the middle of it. Poor Jocelyn is in serious trouble. And I'm sitting here shaking my head wondering who on earth is going to save that girl. While Jack Brennan is busy throwing jealous fits because Carly spent the night with Valentine, Jocelyn has been snatched up by that dangerous Cassius Faison, the guy who's actually Nathan West in disguise, pretending to be the old villain Caesar Faison. Can you believe it? That sweet, curious girl got herself kidnapped because she poked her nose into the wrong business, and now she's fighting for her life. What really gets me is how Carly reacted when she found out her daughter was missing. Lord have mercy, that woman was in a total panic, but instead of thinking straight, she figured the whole thing was Brennan's jealous revenge. She never once imagined it was Jocelyn's own curiosity that landed her in Cassius's hands. Then someone stepped up and offered to help rescue Jocelyn, but Carly turned it down flat. She didn't want to risk her own name and reputation. Now, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I believe a mama bear should move heaven and earth for her cubs, no questions asked. But watching Carly put her pride and status ahead of her own flesh and blood, well, that just broke my heart. Because of that choice, Jocelyn's situation got even more dangerous. Carly went and tried to fix it her own stubborn way, and I'm telling you, it feels dead wrong. A mother should never gamble with her child's life to protect her own image. That kind of thing sticks with you, and the timing couldn't be worse. Almost everybody who might have heard Jocelyn scream is over at the Metro Court or the Savoy watching Michael James Scott perform. Even Cody Bell is there. The apartment above the Quartermain garage is practically empty. Maybe Yuri could come running if she hollers loud enough, but who knows? Ned Quartermain might be home, but with his bad heart, he sure shouldn't be tangling with a guy like Cassius. As for Valentine, he's probably hiding somewhere, clueless about where Jocelyn even is. I'm on the edge of my seat, friends. Jocelyn is all alone and scared, and time is running out. My biggest question right now is simple. Who's going to step up and save that girl before it's too late? I sure hope the writers don't let anything terrible happen to her. This storyline has me talking to the TV like a crazy man, just like I used to do years ago when Luke and Laura were running wild. Man, General Hospital still knows how to pull you right in, doesn't it? Hey, let me tell you more about this whole mess, because it's been eating at me all day. Jocelyn really can't stand there and say she wasn't warned. Jack Brennan looked her straight in the eye and told her plain as day to stay out of all that investigating business. He even said to stay away from him if she couldn't listen. But that girl's got her mama's stubborn streak running through her veins, doesn't she? She went ahead and did exactly what she wanted anyway. I remember the first time Jack got real mad. She came telling him about getting trapped in the snow with Ross Cullum, and you could see the worry and anger all mixed up on his face. Then she showed up uninvited at his place over at the Metro Court. That visit was the spark that lit the fuse. Right there in the middle of their talk, Jack let it slip that her mother Carly had been with another man. Boy, you could watch the jealousy take over him like a storm rolling in off the harbor. His whole expression changed. A man in love can only take so much before it starts burning him up inside. After that, Jack couldn't sit still. He went marching over to see Sonny Corinthos just to make sure it wasn't him fooling around with Carly. Once he cleared Sonny, the poor guy still couldn't let it go. Next thing you know, he's walking right into Carly's house without so much as a knock or a key. Just pushed his way in like he owned the place. And there she was, Carly Spencer, lying there naked in bed, her clothes scattered all over the floor, and a man's clothes right beside them. Lord only knows where Valentine Cassadine had tucked himself away, but Jack saw more than enough to make his blood boil over. Now look where all this has led us. Jocelyn's curiosity and refusal to back down have landed her square in the hands of that dangerous Cassius Faison. Meanwhile, Jack's so wrapped up in his jealous rage that he's not even thinking straight about the real danger his girl is in. It just breaks my heart watching it unfold. That young lady is tough and smart, but right now her stubbornness is costing her dearly. And Carly, well, I've always been fond of her fire, but seeing her put her pride before her own daughter's safety makes me feel sick to my stomach. I keep sitting here thinking about all the times I've watched mothers fight like lions for their kids on this show. This time it feels different, heavier somehow. Jocelyn's out there scared, probably realizing too late that she should have listened. Jack's jealousy has him blind, and the whole town seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Man, this storyline is twisting me up inside just like the old days when every episode felt like a roller coaster. I'm yelling at my TV again, hoping anybody gets to that girl before it's too late. General Hospital still knows exactly how to pull on your heartstrings and keep you glued to the screen. I can't wait to see what happens next, but I sure am praying for a happy ending for young Jocelyn. Hey, let me tell you, this part of the story has me pacing around my living room because it feels so real and so scary at the same time. Right when all this trouble was exploding, Jocelyn was completely by herself in the apartment she shares with Trina Robinson. Trina wasn't home, the place was quiet, and there was nobody around to help if things went wrong. Jocelyn picked up her phone, probably thinking she'd call Nathan to talk things through or get some answers. But before she could even dial, there he was standing right at her front door like he already knew she was alone. Even after her sister Britt Westbourne sat her down and laid everything out, warning her about the WSB mess and telling her to be careful, Jocelyn still ended up face to face with the man she thought she could trust. Britt had been honest with her, trying to protect her little sister, but he showed up anyway. You could see the disappointment all over Jocelyn's face. She tried to walk away, tried to get out of that apartment and away from him, but he wasn't letting her go that easy. He started talking about how he hadn't found anything important about Maxie Jones from the 4th of July, like that was supposed to calm things down. Then, quick as a flash, he grabbed her arm. That wasn't a gentle touch. It was strong, controlling, and it sent a chill right through me watching it. In the promo for Monday's episode, you hear him say, "I can't let you go." Lord have mercy, those words gave me goosebumps. That didn't sound like the Nathan West we've known at all. It was cold, dark, and full of that Cesar Faison darkness. The real Nathan never would have talked or acted like that. Now Jocelyn's trapped in there with a man who's been hiding who he really is, and she's got to be terrified. I keep thinking, that girl's tough. She knows karate, she's quick, and she's got fight in her. Maybe she'll land a solid kick where it counts, or find a way to twist out of his grip and run. But from the looks of it, she might not be able to handle this alone. She's going to need someone to come bursting through that door and save her. The problem is, like I said before, most folks are off at the Savoy or the Metro Court. The apartment above the Quartermain garage is too quiet, and time is slipping away. This whole thing just makes my heart heavy. Jocelyn's curiosity and stubbornness got her into this, sure, but she's still just a young woman who deserves to be protected. Meanwhile, Jack Brennan is too wrapped up in his jealousy over Carly and Valentine to even see what's happening. And Carly, well, I still can't shake how she put her own pride first. A mother's love should be bigger than any reputation or secret. These choices have left that poor girl all alone when she needs help the most. I'll be sitting right here in my favorite chair when the next episode airs, talking back to the screen like an old fool, just hoping for a miracle. Come on, Port Charles, don't let us down. Save that girl and let her come out of this stronger. These characters have become like family after all these years, and family looks out for each other. Here's hoping the writers give us the rescue we're all rooting for. I can't wait to see what happens next, but I sure am holding my breath until they do.